Once we take the first right, the village will appear right in front of.
Oh. I'm just doing this.
Reminds me of Positano. You remember Positano? But Positano is so much more colorful. Good service too.
Okay, Turkish coffee is pretty famous. As I told you, we don't grow coffee beans in our country, but they were introduced to us in 1500s. The way we cook it makes it special Turkish coffee. So these are the copper boilers. We put, for one person, let's say you put a spoonful of ground coffee. You ask the person how much sugar they want in it, if they want any. If they say no, for example, you put one cup of water and you slow cook it. And the best way to slow cook it is to cook it in the hot sand. So you literally bury this in the hot sand, so it starts boiling it as you mix it. And once it's ready, you put it in one of these cups, and you let the settlement sink. Maybe leave it like a minute, so the settlement can sit. So you just sip it, and we normally leave the bottom, and some people might do fortune telling from the grounds. It's hot, so you can lift this thing up. You put the charcoal in it, and it's hot sand. You can touch the sand.
Oh.
Yok aman abi sen çıkma ya.
Merhabalar, abla buyurun. Abi hoş geldiniz, donumu ikram edin. Buyurun, ikram edebilirim.
Buyurun işte.
Would you like ice cream?
I thought the fence was banned.
Bir yatak çek yaptım. 9 kişi kaldık.
Ben sana bugün bir dile söyleyeyim. Dört tane buzdolabı suyu ekstra.
Oh, look at the scarves, the silk.
Yeah. Baktım vallahi hiç görmedim. Güzel bir şey görsen ben onları...
It's just as easy as clown. Okay, so we will have to come back this way. If you wanna, we can just make a little bit longer.
Sen hepsini açıklar abi.
telim düştü.
Jungle'a 100 liraya mı bıraktın? Yavaş diyorum. Yavaş. Yavaş oğlum bak bırakma elini.
Yeah, that was a research.
Karşıyaka'nın göbeğinde var tarihi kilise çalışıyor.
Babam kaçı alıyor bilmiyorum hiç yani.
Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Up here, they're going, good. Just catch up with them.
Yeah.
You can't deduct again.
Bileklik taktın mı hiç?
Üniversitede.
Takmak istiyor musun?
Which goes back to the beginning of the 1800s, named after Saint John the Baptist. With the Greek cousins, I'll just cut it short. I'd like to take you just around the corner. We've done most of the walking. Just around the corner is a nice courtyard, which is actually up here. During the independence war of Turkey, as I said, Western Turkey was occupied by the Greek army. 4 years. 30th of August yesterday, that war was over. Remember how I said everyone went to the Switzerland city of Lausanne? They also signed around the same table to make the Greek-speaking people in Turkey back to Greece and Turkish-speaking Muslim people in Greece back to Turkey. They took all the same heritage. But this ended up with almost 3 million people swimming which was... You don't see them quite often. That's what we call a breach house. So there's literally a road going under someone's house's room.
Oh.
And there's one example left in the whole village now. St. John's Wort.
Happen.
It heals all the burns and cuts and things. Time.
This is cotton, madam. 25 lira.
Hay Allah.
No.
Because it sets that way. They also have a lot of like peach orchards are getting converted into boutique hotels. There are a couple of rare ones left, as you can tell. Come back in a couple of years, there will be boutique hotels. So
Oh.
Italy, there's the Amalfi Coast. It looks a bit like this, but more colorful. What ceiling? What ceiling? I know that one. Yeah, what ceiling? The yellow ball before on the footpath is like walking on Mars.
And we do have this little green carrots. It's like a bit large. Put it in your hand when you find the bin. Put it in the bin. Then check. After.
Hemen yanında bilgisayarı var. Bilgisayarı attı. Oradan bize gösterecek.
Aren't they rich looking?
They look beautiful in the garden.
Look inside.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Hoş geldiniz.
Sometimes the people don't like sweet wine. If you want a dry wine, I bring in the first one dry white, rosy and red wine.
Sıradan başlıyor. Yardımcı olalım. Buyurun. Tablonun çileğin geri buyurun.
We lost some people already.
Makes sense, yeah, makes sense.
So it's one of those jobs that is everything, anything. You can,
Ne haber teyze?
İyi valla. Teyze şeyde sen seversin.
Üstüme gerek yok.
Nasıl olsun? Sade.
Hadi gel.
That's one of the things we hear quite often. Your shopkeepers in Turkey are not aggressive. That's the
there's no hard selling. Go to India for that.
Somewhere else, Cambodia or Vietnam. Maybe tomorrow. Your pockets to make your money safe and things safe. And then 10 minutes later you look at him, he's still there. You stop for a cigarette, he stops for a cigarette. You go for a coffee shop and he's there.
Spooky.
And 20 minutes later he says, excuse me? I said, yes, but a bit aggressive.